Thank you very much. Thank you, Representative Bush and Senator Gillibrand and all of the amazing elected leaders who are constantly standing to make sure that we have the Equal Rights Amendment over the threshold. We all know today that we have made all the requirements needed, all the requirements have been met for the ERA to be ratified into the Constitution, and now we're waiting for the archivist, of course, to certify and publish it. But that's not what I want to say, because we know that. Today, I want us to think about and talk about what legacy do you want to leave behind for the fight for equality under the law? Do you want to stand and be remembered to be a barrier or a bridge? Change is the only thing that we know for sure is constant, but our 18th century Constitution was built to resist change. It is the hardest such document in the world to amend, but the framers of the Constitution made that an intentional feature and not a bug. They didn't want women to own property, to vote, to have bodily autonomy. They saw women's rights as a second-class status to men, and they wanted to keep it that way. And we're still seeing that today with the anti-equality movement. They didn't believe in inclusion. Intersectionality was not even a thought. And they didn't put the word women in the Constitution with intention. Equality, constitutional equality was not for women. So that's why we're here today. We're here to stand in inclusive solidarity to make sure that we let everyone know that we refuse to go backwards, that we refuse to stand still, and that the only option is to move forward and to make sure that we have equal protection under the law for all women. So it's time to put the Constitution firmly on the side of everyone who believes in equality, equity, and inclusion. We can't be governed by a document that deliberately and dangerously leaves people out. The entire issue of gender freedom has evolved over the years, and the Constitution has to evolve with it. But it's going to need the jumpstart of all of our elected officials and all of our grassroots activists to make sure we get there. So now, as a now member, the now president, and a now activist, I want to quote a famous now member, the former Representative Shirley Chisholm, in her famous Equal Rights for Women speech, when she said, "It is time to sweep away the relics of the past and set future generations free for them." So I urge all of you to stand in inclusive solidarity as bridges to the generations to come and support the ERA Now resolution to finally ratify the ERA into our Constitution. Thank you.